picking up where we left off. Government cover-up in real time. The Bryan prison camp in Texas is a minimum security security institution, the lowest of 5 security levels in the U.S. federal prison system. Such facilities have limited or no perimeter fencing, whereas low security facilities such as FCI, Tallahassee, have double fenced perimeters and higher staff to inmate ratios than prison camps, according to the Bureau. Maxwell's move comes after Deputy U.S. Attorney General Todd Blanche, President Trump's former personal lawyer, interviewed Maxwell for 2 days at a Florida courthouse last week in a highly unusual meeting between a convicted felon and a high-ranking Department of Justice official. Blanche has declined so far to say what was discussed, but Maxwell's lawyer Marcus said she answered every question she was asked. Maxwell has reportedly offered to testify before Congress about Epstein if given immunity, and has also reportedly been seeking a pardon from the U.S. president, who was once a close friend of Epstein, who took his own life in prison in 2019. Tim Hogan, a senior Democratic National Committee advisor, denounced what he alleged was a government cover-up in real time. And Donald Trump's FBI, run by loyalist Kash Patel, redacted Trump's name from the Epstein files, which have still not been released, Hogan said. While Trump and his administration try to cover up the heinous crimes included in those files, they're simultaneously doing favors for convicted sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell, Hogan said. MAGA base up in arms. Trump has faced weeks of mounting demands from Democrats and many of his conspiracy-minded supporters to be more transparent about the Epstein case after the Justice Department said last month that it would not be releasing any additional document from the investigation into the high-profile sex trafficker. Trump's Make America Great Again base has also been up in arms since the FBI and Justice Department said recently that the Epstein had not blackmailed any prominent figures and that he did not keep a client list. Trump also ignited further for more this week when he had told reporters he fell out with Epstein after the sex offender stole female employees from a spa at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida. One of those employees was Jeffrey, who accused Epstein of using her as a sex slave and took her own life at her home in Australia in April. Jeffrey's family issued a statement this week appealing to Trump not to consider pardoning Maxwell, who they called a monster who deserves to rot in prison for the rest of her life. In an interview on Friday night, Trump said that nobody had asked him to grant clemency towards Maxwell, but he had a right to do it. I'm allowed to do it, but nobody's asked me to do it. I know nothing about it. I don't know anything about the case, but I know I have the right to do it, Trump said in an interview.